Hello everyone. Today I would like to share with you something about how we can manage and change something in our life and be more optimistic, see more opportunity in the life, and find a new way for get out for stress, get out for where we are right now, because you need to change yourself and you need to see other way in your life, because if you are sitting stuck and if you are focused on what is happen outside and what you see is happen with the economy, with the jobs, and you start to be scared because you don't see any more opportunity for your life and for what you want to do in the future. And that's why I would like to give you a little bit of about my story, and to understand how I transform myself and I become better to understand the world, and to give the power and the energy to my body to believe in something else and have other vision. And all this is happen because I push myself to get change. I push myself to get new skills. I put myself to understand a new language, because that what I speak with you is a new language for me. My original language is Romania. If you don't know me, I am from Romania born. I was born in a village there, and my mindset for that time was just to get employed, just to find a way. My mother dreams was to be a policeman or doctor, but I don't want like that. Unfortunately, I follow other path in my life, and I'm so happy with that. But let me make you understand, and to understand how it was important for me, all my way, and how I grow in understanding all these things. So if you have a job right now and you are scared what is happen outside, because you see is people is scared, it's not job secure, it's nothing, and you are wonder what I gonna do now, because this I learned this, I have degree. You get degree because you make a school, and maybe your expectation is to get a high paid job, but this is not right. This is not anymore. This is, people need to make change in themselves. People need to get new skills, and new opportunities is here online, is here on the YouTube, or you're watching me right now. Here you find other people what can help you more than I help you. May I just share with you and I inspire you to get and get knowledge for other platforms, and start with the spiritual things first. Start to see how your brain is work, and how you can change something in your thoughts, because your thoughts is very important, and after it's your perception, and all this is changed by watching something else, by take other way and believe something else, because you are stuck right now and you don't know. You start to hear all the problem. Maybe your environment is coming back, and you say, I don't have a time, I don't feel the time to watching this, to watch that person, to watch to that documentary, to see how this was created, because it's so important. Stay and spend the time on Netflix. I don't say I love Netflix, but I believe it's something is boring, when you start to watching like a robot. It's not something what really get my curiosity, because you don't like, and yeah, but it's better than start to speak with your family what I gonna do, and to say them more 10,000 people was dying in UK, and in Italy was dying another I don't know how many thousand, and you start to panic, and you start, oh, if it's coming to me, and if it's coming to myself, and it's going to my own family, we're gonna die, we'll be sick. Or maybe other of you have a business, maybe you have a restaurant of I don't know, maybe business with a gym and something else what is closed by the government, and you don't have any more income right now, and you're thinking to do something, to don't believe in the business, and you start to judge the government, you start to judge the politics, and you start to judge the old and mondial things, and you start to believe Bill Gates was done something, and you start to think Trump with Putin and with the China president, they start to doing something, make a plan. It's not the fucking right, It's not like that. we see all the story. We see what's starting in US. We see what's developed in Wuhan, this coronavirus, and after split there. But we need to see in other eyes, because something is here. What make to change and manipulate ourselves to have other beliefs. It's about how you believe, and think about is to charge on the world. I just hear now for someone on the internet, and he shared there. We have a two charge. We have a blue charge and red charge. And blue charge is television, what is all the media, television, BBC, CNN. All this is like a charge, because they manipulate the people. And other charge is the red charge, what is normal charge with the Christian, Vatican. All these things is a charge. They teach us how to go in the world, and it's right by 2,000 years ago how was starting and where we are today. But now we have the internet. We can choose how you feel. We can choose how you want to be, and you will find the right people. You will see how the people is good and how the people can inspire you from the heart and connecting you and helping you to understand, and you will find the story what is related to you, and you understand better and better. You need to just get more knowledge in that time. This I want to tell you, get more knowledge. Don't stay and spend the time. Don't stay, because if you spend the time and if you have hopes will kill you. If you have a hopes that I gonna come back to my job and I gonna have the same wage, this will kill you. Maybe not now, but in next years, and will kill you. In that time you can get knowledge, and knowledge is everywhere. You can read a book, you can read a documentary, you can follow a great platform with meditation. You can find great people what can help you. Everybody, if you look around, just watch someone who speak positive, who speak about opportunity, who speak about future. Don't stay around negative people. I see even in the internet here, it's people who try to to find the fault for somebody, to find the problem here. Don't try to manipulate people and looking for that platform what tell you, because of that person we are now with that virus, and because of the technocracy and because of politics people and the wealthy people, they start to create this and they want to make money. No fucking want to make money, because it's not about money here. It's about evolution. It's about how we change, how we get the emotion, and how our perception is, and what we learn in that time, and how we connect with all these devices on 5G. Again, it's very important to understand what is 5G and how can maybe down you something bad, but for others help them, and help all the world to get to that challenge, But for some people, what they are in the negative emotion, I believe will affect a part of the people who have think in that way, and other part of the people who think in another way. If you are on the way what you think positive, and you think for you see your life, how you enjoy the life, and you see yourself how you enjoy yourself with the family, and you see yourself how you smile, how your body look, and how you go to holiday, how you go to vacation. You see yourself how you manifest, how you speak with one person who asks you a real help, how you answer them and how you guide them to go in something that inspired them. This is very important to understand, because when you do all these things, when you connect with everything in the world, I promise you, yourself will be changed from here to down, and everything in your body will be changed. You'll start to see on yourself how your body is transformed because of that, and because you start to take action and start to understand, because it's coming to you. When you start to take action, when you start to understand, you will see some of your friends will be disappear, because they understand something else. They come to you just to drink a beer, they meet to you just to ask you money, they call you just because want to tell you something what they buy. These maybe not like you, and you must to be careful on that, because if you stay on the right environment, you don't understand nothing, you know, and you start to look in them out and what they speak, and you start to get in fear and emotion, and you start to get in that beliefs, you know. Better get your way, and your way you can put in your way people who you listen to. You understand? It's very important that, because if you are going and if you watching of this, I have friends too, and my friends, what they tell me, you know, nobody come to me and say, Lucian, I find a new opportunity how you can change something and you can learn something new. No, everybody asks me, you know, other company what have a better job pay, you know what we're gonna do in the future. They confused, you know, and they start to don't believe, like they don't believe in them body can protect themselves of coronavirus, because this is another thing what your mind can protect. But let me give you an example how your body can protect and how your body cannot protect. Your body can protect your body when your body know from yourself you have a plan for your future. You have the way what you need to follow. If your mind don't have a plan for that, for example, I have a plan in my life to have a great family, to have a great house, great car, and great business for income, because you need to create that. First time you need to connect what you love in the world with what you're doing, you know, because you need to do something, otherwise you don't understand nothing for the world. And at that moment, on your body see you that you want for your future, you want to be an example, you want to be someone for others to follow, you know. You want to be a person who want to share your experience with hundreds of people. The body will give you energy and will protect you for anything. But if you start to think, oh, I'm gonna get that sick because I was sick many years ago, I don't go out, I don't go in that place because I will be sick, and many. And this is what I learned with cancer. Let me tell you the cancer how it's created, because the cancer is created what I learned for one book in a guy I believe, and they explain there how this sick in body can become. And it's right, it's become about the person, who the person is, you know. If that person from where he start to grow, if he watching, if he read all the time about cancer, about the cell, about prevent your body, about you know, and if you share with everybody, don't drink that, don't eat that because make you cancer, don't do this, and in one day they do, because they all the life they speak about that, you know. And because of that, and any sick and any in the world what is coming in the body is become coming to you, because the God sometimes see you, you know, and give you that sick to fight with that because you do something else wrong, or maybe you think in something else, and maybe you want for somebody else that, you know, bad things happen. And when you want for somebody, you get to you. So don't, you know, don't judge, don't want for nobody, you don't care, you don't want to revenge, you don't want to do nothing bad for the world, you know. You want to be yourself, you want to stay close to people who love yourself, who understand yourself, because I promise you, you will find, you know, you will find the right people who can connect with you. And it's not there, it's not in your neighborhood, and it's not in your environment. Maybe it's somewhere new, these people, you know, somewhere in other people you can meet online, you can hear them the story, you can understand how they become better, and in that point you will get another, you know, perception for the life. Because if you change your perception, you will change your life, I think, you know. It's about how you think, it's about what is your goals, what is your purpose for the life. If you don't have a goals, for what you fighting, you know. Because many of my friends from Romania, they was born, they fight for something, and after they do like other people, they get married, they get a job, they get a house, and they make child, and they grow, and after they they the same. They start to believe down, you know. They never grow more than, because they want to achieve a house, a car, better job, and after they want to retire. Other people want to achieve more cars, more vacation, more money. Depends of everyone what they following, you know, and what they believe they have, and how they manifest with the emotion. It's coming to you. All the emotion is coming. You losing something. You lose the confidence, and you. It's a lot of things what you need to understand. I believe I stop here for today. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me below. I am so proud and happy to answer you back. And I will create more video for you to understand you how important is how you think. You need to understand, and you need to be helped with that. Me, myself too, I was, you know, inspired for other people, and I become to understand and transform myself. Bye for today. Thank you. My name is Lucian Lihu, and please don't forget to subscribe and be positive. Be happy all the time. Bye bye.